Welcome to today's NHIA Division I soccer match between the Pinkerton Astros and the Goffstown Grizzlies. This is Joe Borges, Mike Mason, and Jared Green behind the camera. Today we've got Pinkerton, who's 3-1. They came out of the gates with 3 wins, 3 shutout wins, but recently lost to Bedford, 3-0. And your Grizzlies are 1-3-1, coming off a 2-1 loss to Timberlane. Looks like a little different formation today.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5-4-1, maybe?
Looks like it. They've packed up midfield there.
Yeah. Definitely 5 flat in the back, I think.
Just leaving Gibson up top.
Yeah, seems like a similar lineup, although I don't see Matt Fleming. And it looked like he was in street clothes earlier, so I don't know if he's not playing today.
Not a lot of straight possession on these balls right now. A lot of pinball action going on.
No, and that's the problem. You see everybody all white, all back. So who do you pass to?
Right.
You know, there's nobody up to pass to. And in the last game, they kind of tried a little different formation, and I thought they possessed the ball a little bit better, but we gave up some really nice chances to the other team. Probably fortunate it was a 2-1 game.
You got to be looking for those playbacks. You're the throw-in man. You're the open man.
Yeah, right here. I mean, it's a great.
Good head.
There we go. Smart play by Ronnie.
There you go.
That's what it would be nice. I mean,
nice chip by DeBrule. Mason's on the run. Oh,
almost had
too
him.
much.
Yeah, the defenders don't seem too big. So Nick Mason should have some good matchups back there.
Yep. They're swinging it quick. They look to be a high defensive team, too.
Yep.
They might be trying to take advantage of a lot of striking opportunities with speed.
Yeah, they scored a lot of goals early in the year, but I think they were playing a little bit lower competition at the beginning.
Yep. There you go, David. Oh.
That's Hugh's favorite back flick. He loves it when Hugh's not able to join us today, so we got to make sure we, at least talk about some of the things that drives him crazy.
Nice idea. It's a nice idea. Think about it.
Oh, nice. Our shape is much better, it seems, in some of the other games.
Good possession time. Good possession time.
Hugh's always convinced that's just based on who we're playing and how they're spread out, but I think it's a little bit of us paying attention as well.
Oh, good striking opportunity down the side for them. Ooh, dangerous.
It's a little miss hit back there. I think they actually had it covered the way they wanted.
They did fill the middle. That was good.
Jared was commenting that the field looks a little short. I don't know whether it's our perspective here, but I kind of felt the same way.
Good run on.
Give everyone a chance to set up. We always comment on how many ball boys they have. They have 4 here at Pinkerton, so with the bigger population of kids, over 4,000, they can afford to have a couple extra ball boys.
Enough younger brother and sisters to fill the roster. That step.
It seems to be 2 fairly evenly matched teams so far. Good job by the Goffstown defense pulling up. Oh, that's a great
That's
ball.
a great position ball right there.
Oh, and look at that. Here's a
And
chance.
the possession, no.
Oh. Wow. That was a good opportunity.
See if they can pin it. They've got them on their heels. This could be their explosive offense right here.
I think we're back. See if Fitz can get a step.
Oh,
Just not quite tall enough.
unfortunate bounce there.
The field is a little rough, actually, when you look at it. It's not as flat as some fields that we've seen.
Nope. Handball.
Handball.
That's good.
We saw their hands going up. I knew it couldn't be offsides because we were at the
Very deep in our own end on that one. Oh, good kick.
Oh, good step by Ronnie.
Good protection on the change of field. Looked almost like an elbow trap there with number 4. How the game has changed.
Well, they don't call nearly as many handballs as they used to, huh? I mean,
The incidentals are really,
yeah, the incidentals.
they really give them the option.
Are we switching? Yeah, it looks like they're switching Fitz and Caleb
Yeah.
to opposite sides.
There goes the overlap. And he fed him.
That's a nice pass.
Sure was. Too big. Great clear by Tiago.
Ooh, almost.
Mason up with it. Kind of looked clean.
Yeah, I don't know what they were calling. I almost wondered whether they were starting to call Gibby from playing from the ground or something, but then
Trouble to the middle. Unfortunate right there.
that was it. It was a pretty good. You thought it was a good pass
Yeah.
to Joey, but
Yep.
maybe just a little off. Yeah, you saw that coming.
Yep.
Yeah, played.
Plenty of time there.
Oh, go
Nice
get it,
ball.
Gibby.
Nice ball there. Place it down.
Ball boy right on top of it. We'll have to start to have a rankings of the ball boys that are out there. And ball men. And ball ladies.
Nice long throw right into the box. Opportunity.
Oh, there it
for-
is.
For Ronnie. Morgan almost got to that.
So if you throw the ball in, do you get an assist? Is it still considered an assist in soccer?
I'd have to go back to the book.
I think it should.
I'd give it.
Yeah, I would too.
Good opportunity to capture it in their defensive
Yeah,
end.
that's a short ball.
Come on, capture it, boys.
Of course, it's 2-on-6.
Set it up. Nice idea. Nice touch.
That's a really good touch. Into the land of the ticks.
David's going to have his hands full with number 14 today. About the same size.
Yep. Gibby seems to be moving around a little better than he was in the last game. Here comes the big throw again. I mean, honestly, it's really like a corner.
Excellent throw.
Oh.
Keeper's out. No.
Wow.
Good opportunity.
That was. The keeper came out really aggressively, and it didn't get it.
Okay.
Oh, now they're countering.
Middle of the box. Nothing.
They did a good job keeping everyone in front. Couple subs coming in for Pinkerton. I don't think we've seen any subs yet for Goffstown.
DeBrule playing him in the corner.
Yeah, goal kick. DeBrule just had to run next to him. Didn't even have to play him.
Keep pressuring. Good pressure by Gibson. They're predicting where they're having to go with the ball. It's good. Lead on.
That's a nice counter.
Nice ball. McNeil feeding through.
Oh, have one. Whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
Just outside. Set play.
Wonder who they'll have take the kick. It looks like maybe Jackson. Matt Fleming's been taking him, but he's not in.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. Looks like DeBrule and Mason. They are holding high in the box, so this has got to be either a drive or a slight chip.
I mean, Gibby does look bigger than the people around him. Oh, just a little bit over.
A little too much on it.
Oh, here comes a sub. Looks like Renaud Pelletier coming in for Fitz. I was going to say they weren't giving us the sub. Oh, good.
Almost looked like desperation.
Oh, there we go. That's a nice pass.
One hit. No. Big touch on it. Good defensive step by Gorton. Up and over the heads.
1 against 5.
Possession for it.
Mason was coming in. He was actually wide open.
He was very close to it. Big change of field here.
Renaud has fresh legs. He'll be able to chase it down.
There it goes. Good turn. Nice try.
Looks like it's going to be a corner. Oh, maybe a throw. Couldn't quite see down in the corner.
No.
Looks like a throw, I think.
Size of the crowd is huge today. Can't see past though. We'll get there though. They have a good thrower as well. We better be prepared today.
Coach Ellis cheering the team on. sure what that was.
Is he calling it offsides?
Oh, he couldn't have been.
I think he did.
Huh? I thought he was well in front of the
But it was well in front as well.
the center back.
The sound of the kick was well before it.
That was a nice touch. Overlapping run here.
He's got 2.
Yep.
Nice defensive.
That's a nice job by Casey.
job,
That ball
Casey.
would have been right on him.
That was well done. These are the possessions here. They need to win these.
Yeah, we
in
need
the
to win.
midfield.
Right.
They need to win them in the midfield.
So they didn't like the contact there. Coach Ellis and the refs are chatting about that.
Mason needs to be
right
a little
on
more
him.
delicate today.
It's funny in the jamboree we saw, the Pinkerton team was very physical. So I kind of thought that's what we'd see today. I thought it was a game made for Mr. Mason.
Yes. Unfortunately, the bull has to stay in the pen today.
Oh, it's a nice play by Joey
Good job.
working back.
He got him from behind on it. That was
That's deep.
Green will need to stay on his toes today.
So Gibby getting a breather. Is it
Klaus.
Jasper? Klaus came in.
Klaus is in up front. Add a little more speed. We lose the height, but we gain a little speed there too. Keeping that pressure up.
With the amount that Gibby chases, you got to give him a break every once in a while.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Good idea.
right on him. I think he might have thought Klaus was going to be going to that corner
I think he did.
because it looked like it wasn't unintentional. I think he was putting it where he wanted.
I think Klaus was looking for a flip back to the middle.
Right. Took out of bounds. White throw. This might be a little out of Nick's range to the front of the goal, but not much.
You might be able to get it to the corner of the box.
Well, yeah, there it is.
There's a bouncer in there.
That's a good step
could
by
be done.
Renault to keep it in. Now we got to get back.
Well played by Gorton, letting it go out of bounds.
A little bit of a big touch, but they got it back.
Good clear by Casey. Klaus can control this in the corner for a few minutes.
And he's
Let
got
the rest of his team catch up.
Just behind Mason.
Good chip. There we go. Pelletier is on.
Pellentier's kind of that outside runner on that defensive side. That's a nice job by Jackson.
Well done by DeBrule on that one. Nice idea.
There we go.
Klaus has to
That's
work
what,
it.
yeah.
Keep that pressure.
Stayed in on the wet grass. Nope. That was a great job. And we saw Klaus do that every time he comes in. He just comes in, works really hard during the shift, causes a little bit of trouble. We got the refs in front of us. We'll give you their home addresses in a minute.
Short.
Oh, now they're starting to build something.
There's their breakaways.
Yeah. That was a good job working back by Renault.
Very good. Kept him on his inside. Gorton's going to get to that ball, have a couple touches on it.
He can take a couple more, too, really. No need to rush.
Really no pressure to it. Klaus. So Coach Ellis is seeing some difficulties over there. Disparities.
Coach Ellis is definitely passionate.
Nice ball right to David.
Ooh.
I think that defender is starting to question whether or not
have a
he's
shot.
there or not. Starting to get dangerous.
That was a great cross by Gibby. It was just out of the reach of Joey.
That's what was missing in the last few games.
Yeah.
They had a lot of space with no touches in that. That was very good by Gibson coming back for that ball.
It's nice to see us possess a little bit more. It seems like we've been just kind of booming the ball most of the season.
Good coverage. Great coverage right there. A nice pace. Put it out in front.
Someone's got to come up and give Gibby some support.
Send him down. He's on the corner now.
Oh, just
Great
a little
opportunities
wider.
right
Good
there.
idea.
Yep. Very good idea there.
Oh, they're running.
They're making their center area of the field much more dominant right now. We've got a vacancy.
Isaac trying to find feet, but unfortunately their feet on the bottom of a red player.
We're on our heels right now.
I'll tell you, number 8's making me nervous. Kind of how it's.
Yep.
I'm not sure we're marking things the way we need to over there. It looks like we got a couple subs that are going to be coming in, Martin and Trinka.
Well played by Gorton.
How can we sub on their throwing? Did they sub in? I don't know how we're
Yes, there's a player walking down the sideline.
Oh,
now.
okay.
They
I was
did
going
one.
to say, that was nice of them to let us sub
Yeah,
on their
it was.
throw.
Got to have the possession go right to one of our players if possible.
Still number 8, very dangerous over there. Of course, Pinkerton's the #1 ranked football team in the state right now. He could have been a field goal kicker for him there. They had a big win last night against Exeter.
See if Goffstown can start to move their defense up the line here. Start to pin the ball a little bit more.
They got some fresh legs in Martin here. Yeah, look for a switch here. Good job. Oh, that's a good ball. Ooh. We've had a little bit of, I think we were all expecting a little nicer day today. The field's definitely a little wet. To the top of Pelletier's head.
Well played. Well played.
It's a great ball.
The volley.
Well, that's deep.
Volley back to Goffstown. Head over the ball. We'll be all set. At that position, the keeper was definitely playing further out. Well out from his 6-yard. They may want to think about that throughout the game.
You love it when you win those 50-50 balls.
Now, if they can keep this possession for themselves. Oh.
Quick counter.
Oh, nice pace on that ball to the corner. Good coverage by Gorton.
I don't know why I thought that was off a Pinkerton player. It might have been better to let that go out unless he didn't think it was going out.
I think he was afraid that Pinkerton was going to grab it.
Yeah.
And be able to put it back in front. Nice head by Borges.
Yeah, that gives everyone a chance to push up.
This is the pressure that we need from strikers right here. Force the defense to pass the ball as quickly as possible. Make the mistakes.
That's a good step.
Coming in.
Green all over it.
Good tracking.
Wonder what the boys think about a 10 o'clock in the morning game. Do you think that's too early or is just about right?
I think it's just about right now.
For our parents, it's great. The rest of the day, we can get all those chores done.
Exactly.
Well, that's a good ball. Nope, little long.
Can definitely see if Pinkerton was able to put in a number of goals early in the season, you can definitely see how they were able to do it.
Yeah, they keep their spacing really well and make some good runs. So if they get some good crosses, I think it's going to be trouble. It's like
Morgan get a hold of that? Yes, he did.
Oh, that's a good
and
ball.
Up and over to Gibson.
Great ball. Get it up there to support him.
A little bit of possession. Oh.
He closed quick.
Yes, he did.
Corner. Yeah, looks like a corner.
Now he's
goal kick.
Well, it looks like these officials don't quite have it. It looks like it's going back to a goal kick, but an overruling could have happened. The fog of the morning coffee. All good.
There they go, they're attacking quick.
Wortho had a nice head there. No contact there.
I think
Fantastic
Pelletier was very delicate in how he went after that ball.
Yes, he was. I think everyone knew that there was no intentional there. Good step by Gorton.
Come up and support him. There we go. Gorton's
Keep
there.
that pressure. Keep the pressure if they can get a trio up there. Very good.
Now just possess
Great
it a little.
possession by Morgan.
There we go.
There we are.
That's a little better.
Tiago on the top. Little ball.
Oh, I think there was a little confusion.
Almost.
I think Nick thought he was going to blast it, and
Did not.
Tiago was going for the pass.
He wanted no part of that directional shot. Can't blame him.
I don't blame him at all.
Coming up to point blank.
That's a pretty good ball. Too strong, I think. That stayed in.
Fantastic spin and bounce on that.
Just like he planned it.
Not sure you could do it twice, but we'll take it once.
Oh, there we go.
On the run, 14 on him. Now opportunity to get some muster on it.
That shot on goal. That's what will show up in the stats. Uh-oh. Hey, nice job recovering on by the rest of the defense.
One bounce back, and there are still 3 men back for Goffstown. That's very good coverage. Very good.
Fitz coming back in for Pelletier.
These teams seem to be very evenly matched right now.
I think they really are. I think I was expecting a little more. I think Pinkerton was a Final Four team last year, but they lost a few players. So I thought we might be a little bit over our skis today, but they seem very competitive.
Yeah, they seem to be both teams seem to be handling each other pretty well. No significant dominance by either team. Well played.
Stuck right to his feet.
Couldn't get it off in time.
Looks like 7 minutes left in the half.
Having to play it out of bounds.
I think that's the challenge, was having so many people back there. There's really no one to pass that ball to, so you're kind of forced just to chip it up. Ooh, might have been a handball. The defense does seem to be communicating a little bit better today. They were, I think the new formation might have had them a little bit, but they didn't communicate quite as well the last game.
No.
And they had a lot of unmarked guys. So even now, I mean,
They
sometimes
did.
you're going to get beat if someone's faster than you. That's life. But people aren't walking in by themselves. That's a pretty good ball.
Goal side of everyone.
That was actually tough.
If 14 took a little bit different angle, that would have been a very difficult ball.
I think the ball's carrying a little further than everyone thinks, too. You would think with the heavy air. Oh, he's got a whole bunch of his jersey.
A whole bunch of his jersey. Of course, he's got his back to him, so it's white going in.
That game a couple of years ago, I still remember when Ethan Skinner literally ripped the jersey off the guy.
He did, yes.
And then looked at him like, well, how did I foul him?
I think Gorton will need to check to see if he still has his wallet.
Well, they're pushing Borges up, looking for a little height.
A little flip. Ooh, going to the corner. Borges gets a turn on it.
Yeah, corner
Very good.
for a throw. Corner. Oops.
All that time, I thought it was going to be another goal kick.
Now that's something you would say.
Have to memorialize something for you.
Yeah, we got to.
Very
That's
well
a great
done. Very
ball.
well done.
Oh,
Can Morgan get something back, keep in possession? He
That's-
can.
yeah, just play it back to Fitz. All right, to Morgan.
Okay. Keep
Yeah,
that
possess the
possession,
ball.
gentlemen. Well
Oh,
played.
that's an actually
Mason in
really
on
good
it.
ball. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Good chance.
That keeper should be counting his blessings right there.
That was a great ball.
The bounce was favorable to him.
Oh, nice job by Joey staying with his mark and giving him up.
He turned him on. Here we are. Back to the middle.
Oh,
Good coverage
down
by
in the
Casey.
corner. They got to play short. They got to play short. Number 6 says don't. He gave him the don't pass it to me. That's a little further out. Oh boy.
Certainly got a turn on it.
Uh-oh. That was a nice swing there. I'm still surprised that they don't cover the near post at all with anybody. Yeah, the last game.
Yeah, you would think it would be pretty susceptible to shots coming in on that side.
But those were long, so it didn't matter.
Another dangerous play
Great
there.
job.
Good job by Gorton breaking that up.
He's got lots of speed. He closed quickly on that.
Great punt by Green.
Little body there. Pinkerton trying to build something here.
Too much time.
That was a good job by Jackson. Oh boy.
Very close there. Kept it in, but he's over the end line.
Very lucky. I'm surprised they didn't come back to 6. He was unmarked.
Ball boy has fantastic aim.
Well, they got 4 of them, so they can really stay in their game.
Up and over.
That was a good job keeping that in. Oh, they're keeping the 2-minute time. They don't stop it at 2, so we can see. Oh, they must have heard me. Uh-oh.
Need a step.
Where is everybody? You definitely don't want to let a late one in here after really playing a pretty good half of soccer.
No, they just put it to 2 minutes. They hid the clock on
That
us.
was 1:30 when they made the change.
Yeah. A lot more possession this half, that's for sure, than what we've seen in the prior games. Not a lot of long ball being played.
Yeah, I think it's much better. I mean, you saw the first half of that Timberlane game. We were outplayed significantly. Played better in the second half, but in this half, I think we more than held our own.
Yes, definitely.
I think their coach knows there's not a lot of time, and he'd like them to get it in.
Get it in that box as quickly as possible is what he's looking for.
Just get it out. There you go. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good ball.
Yes, it was.
Ooh.
Great job by Morgan.
No, in the box.
That was tough.
That's a tough call
That's
right
a tough
there.
ball. Physically had his back to the man.
Oh, that's a tough way to end a half there. That is a tough way to end a half. He was hustling back. There was
Hustling
definitely a little
back.
bit of contact, but
There was some contact, but certainly nothing that had arms and shoving going on. That was just body.
very unfortunate. There's got to be 30 seconds left. Well, they practice it all the time. Let's see if Miles can come up big here. Unfortunately, goal by Pinkerton. That's tough.
It's a tough one to end a half. It's a very good half of play.
Yeah, I thought they carried the play most of the time, but.
Yep. It's part of the game, though.
It is. Now we'll see how they
See if they can rebound.
Yep.
Get their heads up. Looks like I got Gorton up on the side now.
Gorton really pushing. Here comes Gibby, causing some trouble. Come on.
6 had no idea who was coming in on that side.
Yeah, so there was 20 seconds left when that call in the box was made.
Very tough.
Well, it looks like at halftime, the Pinkerton 1, Goffstown 0, and we're getting a little demonstration of why they called it. They say a little bit of shoulder, but I think that's a tough call in that spot. You know, there's physical play all the time. But hey, it is what it is. We'll come back in the next half and see if we can't put a goal in. We still got to score. You know, we haven't scored, so regardless of whether we gave one up there or not, you got to score a goal. So we'll see you after half. Looks like we're ready for the second half. 1-0 score. Turns out the JV game is also 1-0 and also a goal on a penalty kick. So Pinkerton has 2 1-0 leads in both games, based both on penalty kicks. We were talking in between halves. We actually think that was probably one of the better halves that Goffstown's played all year. So let's hope they can keep it up here and get a goal in the net.
I think it's really going to shine first 5 minutes of this half, whether or not Goffstown's going to play with that type of enthusiasm or not.
Yeah, I think sometimes something bad happens and the team gets down and they don't play with the same intensity, and we don't want to see that, because I think we had some chances.
Kept it in. A little bit of pressure up top would be helpful. Keep them moving.
Great step.
Excellent step by Gorton. Excellent.
Little long.
That's the type of enthusiasm and effort going to the ball.
I think Jared was right at the beginning of the game when he said this feels a little short. It's not the best clear. Smart play by Caleb. Right on Gibby.
Still outside.
Ooh.
Good tackle.
Oh no, I hope he's not hurt. No, that doesn't sound good at all.
Looking for the trainer.
I mean, I think isn't that the trainer's cart right there?
I believe it is.
They might want to start moving.
There she is.
Oh, okay, she's already there.
She's there now. Giago certainly had the leverage when he went in there for the ball tackle.
You just hope it's nothing too serious.
Exactly.
And number 6, he had a really nice half the first part of the game for Pinkerton.
Very strong defensive back.
Yep.
For them. Very strong.
Yeah, and really attacks the other side as well.
Very nice take.
Nice job by Tiago. Great ball.
Way to lead it on.
Oh,
A little bit of talking between Morgan and Mason there would have helped. They had the idea.
That's a pretty good ball if it stays in.
If Gorton can get to it.
Yeah, they had to play it there. It's a nice ball.
McNeil was right on it. He had good support from Gorton behind.
And I think the ball was going to die. I don't think it was going to go out.
Yeah, that was a slow roller there.
Well, here comes the big throw. That's right on him. Oh, have one,
And
Tiago. Oh, I don't know if you have time for a touch there. Sometimes you just got to let it go.
Well done. Tiago going back after the ball like that. Capture it back, force them to put it out of bounds.
Another throw from the other side. Ronnie thought he might get one, but he's not going to. The designated thrower is coming in.
Ronnie can get one of these rebounds off those tall guys. Be a fantastic time to leverage one in there.
Oh, it's right on him. Oh, just.
Well done on target.
That was actually a good job by the goalie, too. Going above a guy that's a head and a half taller than him.
It's good action.
Good job.
Nice look for Gibson.
That's a pretty good ball for Gibson. That was good pressure. See if we can keep this thing pinned in. Looks like we got Kyle Pernard coming in for Gibby. Nice job by Tiago.
Nice look by Kyle. Looking for the man coming by.
Yeah, possess it a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Good step by Fitz.
He knew where it was going.
He didn't quite get as much on that one as he wanted. Now they're countering, though. Good talk by the defense.
Oh. A lot of man on that one.
There's a lot
Quite
of
a bit of
man
man.
on that one, and not
Very
a lot
little
of
ball, a lot of man. But that's okay. They're letting him play. Mason goes through.
Honestly, I don't think
carry that ball through.
If they let us play,
keep that possession on.
That's probably an advantage us, I would think.
I would think so. I wonder what Hugh would have thought of that one.
I sent him a text at half, letting him know what the score was.
Big throw again.
I didn't.
There was those opportunities with Morgan at the top. Just a little off.
Chip it in.
They let it bounce. They let it bounce in the box. Goodness.
Now Kyle put a head on it. Would have been better. I think we need a foot on it there.
That's very good. Slow down their attack.
Oh, good job. We'll keep your hands down, though.
Guess I was expecting a call over there.
I kind of was, too. The hands were definitely up, and
a little handball right there.
Maybe they're just not going to call anything.
These inadvertent ones are flip of a coin today.
That's bold.
A lot of white balls.
Mason,
you see a lot of shirts in there, and all of a sudden he comes cruising through with a
Yeah, he wasn't going to lose that
head.
50-50 ball.
No. Dangerous time right here.
Get out. So Gibby's back in. Kyle's out. There we go. Throw in. I mean, look at the middle. Throw to the middle. Oh, there we go, Nick.
Looks it all over. Little opportunities over here to slow him down. It's going to stay in.
Oh, Isaac missed it.
Up and over
That's
the top.
a great ball.
Great serve over there.
No, they can't call that. Are you kidding me? Whew. I think Pinkerton fans were looking for another call in the box, but that was definitely a no call.
I think they were.
Got a corner here. I didn't see that. I thought that was going in the goal at first. Is he okay? Oh, he's stretching out. Oh, jeez. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Well-placed ball, though, by Pinkerton.
That was actually a great cross.
Well-placed ball.
Yep.
A little too far out for Green to take advantage of.
And I think we actually had the man marked. He just got his head on it.
They did.
Now we're going to have to press a little bit more, I think. See if he can beat him one-on-one. That's a good cross.
Oh, well done.
And now we got a corner.
One goal puts him back in this game. There's plenty of time, 30 minutes.
I'm not sure. We haven't scored on. Have we scored on a corner this year?
I believe we have. Header.
Header, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Jackson's going to be taking the. I think they're trying to create a little bit of traffic around the keeper. He's pretty aggressive when he comes out. That's a pretty good ball. See if we can get. Oh. Isaac needed to be 6'7", not 6'4".
White needed to get possession here.
That builds something. I mean, we have people behind. And they got people ahead, so we got to get back. All of our defenders were up. Oh, we got a drop.
Good look. Good possession.
Not quite high enough.
Oh, so close to clearing that ball out of there. Little communication back there on the weight.
Yeah, that's a good play. Let people get set up. That didn't look good. Seem a little flat-footed right now. Sure, as the game goes on, they're going to have to take a couple more chances and maybe not have quite as many people back.
Boy, just stepping to it. Good win. Good touch.
There we go. Gibby Go gets it. And Ronnie coming to support. He's going to have him right there if he can get possession.
Good play.
Looks like a
They can pin it in here a little bit.
Oh, red throw, they're calling. There you go, Gibby. Oh, look at.
Tough ball on a side bounce like that.
That was very fortunate that Jackson got in front of that one. I think they had a runner.
They sure did. Calling it back here.
That was an odd call, too, honestly.
McNeil goes down, well after the play.
They got tangled up, but I'm not sure it wasn't McNeil
Yeah.
that generated some of that tangling. Oh, just missed it. I have one.
There you go, David. Pops it up again. Mason on the ball. Looking back for Gibson. In again.
Oh, I have one.
And a drive. No good.
It's got to be a corner. No.
And it's not.
Oh, now he's pointing.
Changed out.
I think he changed it, yeah.
Yes, he did.
I thought it was a corner, but it's a little tough, obviously, from here to see, especially when we're on ground level here. We're not elevated, so you can't see the field the same way we can at home games.
You saying I'm short, Joe?
Nope. Nope. But Hugh is taller.
But, yep, he is. Granted. See if Gorton can put this ball into play. Looking for Mason and Tiago, possibly.
Oh.
It goes short. Captured on a side run.
Hey, good hustle.
He
Coming
still
back
has
in
it.
after the corner.
Casey comes back across for it.
Take it deep.
David takes it through.
Now give it
He's
across.
down to the corner. Good time to put it back through. Mason on.
Oh! That's a nice save
Very
by the
close.
keep.
Very close.
That was a good cross. I think Nick got something on it.
Good little redirection on it. I think Pinkerton is counting their blessing right now.
That was a good chance for sure.
Up to Mason.
Oh.
A little behind him.
It was a good idea, though.
Sure was. Nick Neal can keep possession here. Goffstown definitely on the offensive here.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
Pinkerton sitting back on their heels. I think they're realizing that as well. A lot of standing and staring by them.
Good step by Martin. Looks like they have Martin playing on defense.
I think he came back out of the midfield.
Okay.
Covered over for DeBrule.
Okay. Oh, Martin coming back out. That was a short run.
Looks like they may be changing up their alignment here.
Yeah,
Morgan
like
playing more of an attacking mid rather than holding.
They got a little bit of a diamond in the back now.
Looks to be.
You saw Jackson telling the rest of the team.
Trinka on the ball here.
I mean, it's definitely going to open us up for a
Well
few
done.
more throw
Well done by
through
Trinka.
balls.
Nice pace. Nice ball by Borges, clearing it out.
Yeah, we got to get our shape here.
Get resettled. Mason takes the deflection.
Just not quite through. Be nice instead of just sending people. Maybe if we, had some through balls or something.
They got to get that offensive side built up in that midfield.
That was a good job by Renault. He was on the wrong side of the guy, and he came through, and it at least gave everyone time to set up. Someone's got to go to the ball.
Somebody has to see it and take it.
Yeah. Goffstown or Pinkerton. It was like that thing was kryptonite.
Everybody was wondering what each other was going to do there.
I think that's the danger.
Time to find the high man here. Played enough in the midfield. Get it up top now, guys. That was the possession that was needed. They just need to move it up to the strikers as soon as possible. Good job,
That's
David.
A great win by Gibby. See if we can come up to
Got his
support
head
him.
up. He's got his head up. 24 from behind with a little push there.
Oh,
Puts
corner.
it off red, puts it in the corner.
They had Caleb take it before, but it looks like they're going to have Jackson take it.
Looks like we got Klaus coming into the game here.
That's a good ball.
Somebody
Gibby's
up with
got
it.
a head on
Somebody
it.
up with it.
Where is it? Have a shot. Have a shot. Put it in.
Not bad.
I think they're getting Gibby out, get him a break so we can finish the last portion of the game. Pinard in. Oh, he's on his back.
Up and over the top, no call.
Oh, that's a trip. They just left it with possession. Oh,
Nice
touch
touch by Pinard. Nice touch to keep that possession right at his foot.
Good job by Casey. Casey's putting together a nice season so far this year.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. His energy level is really needed out there. It's good to see.
Down to 20 minutes. We're going to have to start to really put some pressure on.
Not sure there was much play by 24 on that ball, but
Pinard causing some issues.
Klaus and Pinard going out. Gibson and Morgan coming back in.
I think Pelletier went out as well, and Gorton came back in also. Have one.
Drive. 24 plays
Definitely.
perfectly on the deflection.
He put some good steam on that one, though. Diego working hard, giving his other defenders a chance to come back. Yeah, they're looking for a switch there. Corner. Yeah, that's a great job by Miles. He figured he wasn't going to let that get across this time.
Not this time. Came through with some good speed. There you go, David. Unfortunate.
little tough on this cow pasture. Just not a level field.
Nope, no, it's not. It's taking those crazy bounces and different opportunities.
Miles says thank you.
Morgan has a little bit of time to turn.
Finds Martin. One more. Oh, that's a great ball. That's just where you want it.
They can pin him up here. Mason in the middle of the box. Morgan in the middle of the box. He's got a couple targets.
Got a throw from there. Looks like they're giving Jackson and Tiago a little bit of a rest. I'm sure we'll see them pretty shortly.
Wortho with the possession over.
Uh-oh.
Inadvertent. There we are. Quickly called.
Great trap. Might have too much on it.
Might be able to save it.
Nope.
Too much.
Good idea, just a little too strong. Good hustle by Pinard. Build on it.
Dangerous here. 22's certainly has the speed. Good coverage by Casey.
Oh, looks like a corner. Obviously an important spot here. 15 minutes left. We seem to be giving up a few more corners in this half.
Loose ball.
Great job.
Great job by Miles.
This could be trouble.
Good clear by Fortham.
Right to feet. Oh. I was going to say we were going the other direction. There's no way. That was definitely off us.
Dangerous ball.
Whoa. That was a dangerous ball. Someone lost their mark, I think.
Nice ball.
Nice
from Green.
job by Miles. Boys got to dig deep now.
12 minutes. Not seeing as much possession soccer from Goffstown right now.
No,
It's
honestly,
like we're getting tired.
I was going to say the same thing. They got a couple subs in now, so
A little bit too much desperation.
there you go. That's what we need.
That's the energy. Beat them to the ball. If you want it, you have to go get it.
Pinkerton definitely possessing the ball a little bit more now. Yeah, the boys look like they're lacking a little energy right now.
And the last 2 goals definitely brought down their enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Energy level nowhere near as high as it was in the first half. I guess I would have to say that Pinkerton has possessed more this half.
Yeah.
But I would not say that they are as strong of a team as what we have played.
Oh, I agree. I actually thought they'd be.
Timberlane was very strong in their midfield. Yep. I don't think these guys are at that level.
It's funny. Now. They played it. That was their first game of the year, and they shut them out 3 or 4-0. But my guess is that Timberlane team, who's won a couple games since they played us, I think they're starting to get to where they expect to be.
Yeah.
You know, we obviously had a couple
unfortunate,
unfortunate goals, but we got to put some in at some point.
Yes, we do. Right.
Over.
Opportunity too much.
Well, we're under 10 minutes now. Oh, nice play by Jackson. Oh, unlucky.
Taken on by 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Too much possession in the box right there without enough coverage. A lot of white. Nobody stepping forward.
Yeah, nobody coming to get the ball. I think you can definitely see a little fatigue. It reminds me a little of the end of that Central game, you know, where they kind of hung with them for a little while and then.
Definitely looks like that.
Nice job by Miles.
Number 4 again, getting a touch on the ball. No one seemed to be on him.
That ball's deep. Uh-oh. Now we got a breakaway. Oh. It's definitely a game that felt a lot closer than a 3-0 game.
Certainly was. This game was not dominated by skill. These are two very evenly matched teams. The advantage of being up 2 goals.
Right.
It's pretty empowering when you're out there.
Yeah, and I think Goffstown's obviously taking more chances now. We don't have nearly as many people back as they do because we're pushing up. That's a great toss.
Unfortunately, nobody else playing on that offensive end right now. Mason taking the throw. We needed somebody else over there on the other side of the box.
And we're definitely pushing up. We've got 4 guys back now. You know, Fitz has 2 guys to cover right now, so that's. Good job by Gorton.
Well played on defensive.
Good job by Morgan stepping on that one. Yeah, you think they'd play a little more possession. That's a good ball, though. And with a 3-0 lead, and they have all those guys back there, you think they'd be playing a little possession. But
seeing the ball coming up, have to come back for it. Looked like he had stepped in front, head body position, and goes by.
Big guy, little guy.
Yeah. Unfortunate equation.
Oh, Gibby got a piece of that one. Oh, another corner. Looks like this will bring us to right around 4 minutes. Playing it short. That's when the defense has got to push up. Yeah, that's what I expected before.
Swinging the ball very effectively here. It's a strange one as well.
There was
Bounced
no way.
off the
I think he was
back
totally
of red.
I don't think he could have seen it no matter what.
No, he couldn't have seen it, but deflected off white, went to red.
Nice job by Miles.
Mason looking for it.
Oh.
Nice through ball right there. It was well played by Pinkerton.
Looks like the boys are giving up now.
That's the type of possession soccer I think we need to try to make those targets. I know it's urgency of getting the ball up the field, but sometimes Goffstown loses their way here.
I think they do, and they just kind of boom it down and expect to do it rather than possessing it. And
they can do it just as quickly, finding their man. Their opportunities may increase, but just have to have confidence in each other out there.
Yeah, I don't think this is like the Central game where you felt like you were really outclassed. I mean, just a much better team. You know, I think these teams are close, so there's no reason you can't possess against a team like this. But at the end of the day, it's 4-0. We're not on the board, and we've given up 4. Even if a couple of them were unfortunate.
Right.
The others weren't.
The others are well-played soccer. Under 2 minutes.
Nick Mason working back. Definitely a rambunctious Pinkerton crowd on the end of that goal. Maybe one of the tiebreakers for playoffs is a number of goals scored. They seem pretty intent to get another one here.
I think they do. I think they're going to end up being tied with somebody here in a bracket. So it's 1-5. Here comes the additional 3.
Oh, just over
the foot.
Good hustle, though. I mean, Casey was coming all the way back from.
Nice Trent.
Well, that looks like the game. So unfortunately, it's a 4-0 loss to Pinkerton. The road doesn't get much easier for Goffstown either, as they play an undefeated Nashua North team on Tuesday. So hopefully we'll come out. I think for most of this game they were very competitive with Pinkerton, but certainly let in some late goals.
Yeah, I think their energy level is going to need to come up. Their possession started very well in the first half.
Yeah,
very well.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Jared. And we'll see you again on Tuesday against Nashua North at home, I think, Jared, right? Is that a home game? I think it's a home game on Tuesday. So signing off for today, and we'll see you on Tuesday.